Hello, XLC Leaving Cert students. Whether you're nervous or excited or irritatingly complacent, the exams are coming and they're coming soon. So here's a quick video to give you some pointers about the exams and how they're going to work. The exams mostly will be scheduled for 9:30 in the morning or else 2 p.m. in the afternoon. There are two exceptions to this. So on the very first day, Wednesday the 5th, for English Paper 1, that's the only day when you're expected to be in earlier than 9:30. You should be there at 9 o'clock to be there to get your seat and to have the rules read to you. Every other exam apart from Wednesday will be 9:30 in the morning. The afternoon exams will be all 2 o'clock except for on Thursday the 20th of June, the music exam will be scheduled for 1:30. Now, a lot of students have been cut out by that in the past. Let's hope this year that student who gets cut out is not you. So 1:30 for the music exam. Be careful with that one. There will be two main exam centres in the Manor this year. There'll be the gym and the Leaving Cert room. There'll also be three special centres. And the special centres will be located in the Younglings room, the IT room, and the room with the glass tables just beside Amy's office. On screen now you can see a list of all the students who will be sitting their Leaving Cert exams in the gym, and here you can see a list of all the students who will be sitting their exams in the Leaving Cert room. On the list you will see a colour code. Some names are in blue, some names are in green. If the name is in blue, it's someone who we don't expect to turn up for the exams. However, your name is on the roll. There will be a place for you in the centre. If you turn up and want to do some exams, you're welcome to. Then there are the names that are in green. Those names belong to that particular centre, but they won't be sitting their exams there. They'll only be there on the very first day to get the rules read and to meet the examiner, but every other day they'll be in their own centre. You can see a list now of the other centres and who's in those. Now, when you're coming to your exam, you need to bring certain materials with you. You'll need to bring pens, and those pens should be either colour blue or black, as they're the colours that are needed for scanning in the exams to be corrected. And I would make sure you bring backup pens. Don't just bring one and hope for the best. If it runs out, you need a spare. You'll need to bring a calculator with you for maths and also for any science or business subjects that you're doing, or for geography as well. You should bring a maths set as well that includes a compass, a protractor, etc. Use that for maths and any science or businessy subjects. For geography, there's a whole list of things that you're allowed to bring, but I'd recommend bringing colouring pencils for when you're doing your sketch maps and diagrams and so on. And that goes for any subject that has diagrams. Colouring pencils are a good thing to bring. Also a pencil. Pencil is required for doing any sketches or graphs in any exam. For geography, you're also allowed to bring a magnifying glass and a plumb line. You won't need to bring log tables for any subject. They'll be provided in the maths, science, business and geography subjects. However, you're not allowed to bring any phone or device into the exam hall. They'll have to be left outside with Sinead or Annette, who'll be looking after them for you. Your school bags or any kind of study notes also have to stay outside as well. Not allowed to bring those in. If you're a fast writer and you finish your exam early, you're allowed to leave any exam after 30 minutes have elapsed. You can't leave before then, but after 30 minutes have elapsed, you're allowed to leave. Similarly, if you have been delayed getting to the exam centre, you will be allowed to be up to 30 minutes late. But after that, unfortunately, you'll be refused admission. Another great thing about the Leaving Cert is it's very flexible. You can drop a subject on the day of the exam if you're not feeling confident. Or you could take up a new subject that you've never done before on the day of the exam as well. Similarly, you can change level on the day, just when they ask who's for higher level. And if you decided you don't want to do a higher level, just don't put your hand up. Take the order level paper instead. Or you could do it the other way around and move up a level on the day. A few more things to be aware of during the exams. If you're doing a language exam, like French or German or something, there will be an oral exam, i.e. a listening test, but the written test is first, and then there'll be a huge gap before the listening part. So if you have your written test done fast, there might be an hour or an hour and a half break before the listening exam. Make sure that you return to do that part of the exam because it's an important part worth a lot of marks and will help you pass it. Similarly, if you're doing music, beware of that exam. The listening exam is quite annoying. There are gaps throughout it, and most irritatingly is there's a 12-minute gap between question 5 and question 6. But just try and think your own thoughts or whatever it is you need to do to kind of get through that, because question 6 is the easiest question on the paper, so you don't want to leave early and miss that question. Once again, speaking of music, remember that's the only afternoon exam that starts at 1:30, so be careful with that one. Now, what I'd say to you as well is, during the period of the exams, I would check the school Facebook group daily, because there will be useful things put up throughout the exam season, like predictions for what's coming up to help guide your last minute study. And also I'll be doing some last minute classes in some subjects, so the times of those will go up. Sometimes there'll be a vote where I ask who would attend the class if I was doing it, and if it gets enough votes I'll do the class, but if it doesn't then I won't. Okay, so that's how that's going to work, so keep an eye on that throughout the exam season. Now, anyway, it will be good to have these underway and to be able to tick them off one by one. So I wish you the very best of luck, and I hope that you're not too stressed and you can, well, if it was me, I'd be loving it, so I hope you enjoy them. Good luck.